Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion, and we're almost done finishing up the circuit experience again on Gran Turismo Sport. So, looks like it's time to get ready to master the Dragon Trail Gardens. Well, this is definitely brand new since the May update. So, looks like it only has 4 stages, just like the Scuba Circuit or any other tracks to be in it. So, looks like this is going to be finishing up by 96% again. So it looks like I'm about to be starting out on the Hyperion RCC Group 3 race car. Well, probably I'm gonna have to go and start out on reverse. So, well, definitely I'm about to be starting out on turn 1 through turn 4 for this sector. So let's just go and get ready to set up and let's master that corner on Dragon Trail Gardens in the new course. Well, I probably think that the Toyota Supra Gazoo Racing Concept 2018 is going to be mastering on this new track, but well, it looks like Liberty Digital is going to bring on the Hyperion RCC for this attempt for it. So, for turn 1, a high-speed left-hander. Use the sign on the right side as your turn-in marker. Brake lightly as you move your car into the inside. Get back on the throttle when you see the marshal post in front of you. Turns 2 to turn 4 from uphill S's with large undulations of the surface. Start braking at the 100-meter marker and keep to the inside before accelerating out. Once the left side of the track turns to gravel, brake immediately for the second turn on the S's. Make sure to get on the apex. A high exit speed out of the final left-hand corner will make the big difference on your lap time. Take the straightest line as possible by using the full width of the road and try to go flat out as long as possible. So, this is going to be one big tricky inside corner, just trying to putting on the uphill S's for it. Here we go, and let's do it. Well, looks like this is going to be a little bit hard to take on for. MR drivetrain is definitely getting a little bit better for. So, looks like there's the marshal post. Now let's just brake at the 100-meter turn. Just go by the start. Oh man, that was so close, I almost get spun out by now. But, even so, this first part is definitely easy for it. Just giving a little gold achievement by giving a little add-in plus for it. So, record is definitely 26.374 seconds. That should be an excellent good start for it by reaching up by 0.8 seconds. Okay, so upper hill S's might be quite good for me. So this is going to be a little bit challenging for it. Well, looks like finally got some 37,000 credits for having a little small earnings. But I'm just going to make sure if I could save it for reaching up the daily workout. Okay, turn 1, turn 4 is complete. Let's move on in to turn 5 to turn 12. Turn 5 is a sharp hard hairpin. Start braking just before the 100-meter marker and reduce your speed as you near the apex. Then get back on the gas gradually toward the exit. Turn 6 through 8 consists of a series of mid-speed corners. You can clear turn 6 at full throttle if you set your apex deep into the corner. Stay to the inside. Well, I kind of think saying duh 2 times for it as you accelerate out in the turn. For turn 7, use the area where the ground changes to the sand on the left as your braking point. Brake lightly and turn before accelerating out as you stay in the middle of the track. Turn 8 also requires light braking before turning in. Start getting back on the gas just before the apex. Turn 9 through 12 are a series of right-hand corners for the first of these corners. Use the signs of your left as braking points. Use partial throttle to get through the second corner, staying in the middle of the track and gradually accelerate it as you exit. Once you clip the apex of the third corner, use the entire width of the track so you can accelerate at full throttle to the next turn. Well, I can guess that this is going to be easy to take on the hairpin first and then go throttle in on the right corner. Well, I'm always using it the same thing as possible. Let's go and master this corner until this is going to be one to believe. Okay, let's hit on the 100-meter marker and take a little turn. Alright, there you go. So let's using the apex to go inside significantly and trust trying to make sure don't go on the outside. Well, looks like this is going to be my favorite part of this corner. Just gonna have to stay on tight for it. Just giving a little apex to double up the help. Alright, almost there, and looks like that's 47 seconds run for it. That was a quite good corner for it, but I guess this is going to be another easy corner for this sector park, folks. Now, I'm just going to have to sit back and watch the replay to see how this strategy can turn out to be. Okay, after I pass that hairpin, go straight through the apex. So definitely the right turn freestyle corner could be a little bit more relatively, giving a little more speed to do it for every one lap attack. Well, gotta have to remember it until I'm about to finishing up the third stage. Okay, now let's move on to sector 3, turn 13, turn 14, final corner. The final section consists of a series of perpendicular consecutive corners. Near the entry into the first of these corners, the surface becomes flat after an uphill section. How you time your braking will be important here. Use the curbing on the right as your braking point, then gradually let off the brakes as you can make your way to the exit. Move towards the outer side as you apply partial throttle. Once the car is pointing towards the apex of the final corner, carefully get on the gas, making sure you don't break the rear tires loose. Accelerate towards the home straight with a minimum amount of a steering angle. Well, definitely like approaching at the blind corner, because the blind corner is definitely much different like Rome circuit. But this is definitely a short angle shaped turn. So let's see how am I gonna go and get past through it. Alright, looks like I'm about to be hitting on the 100-meter turn. Okay, let's keep the throttle up tight and push it hard. Wow, that's not bad at all. That was quite very easy to be putting on the throttle, but in the other words, don't push it too hard because on the corner, because that could be automatically spin out or having a little collision course. Better to make sure to keep the throttle up tight, maintain, but don't push it too hard, aggressive. So, looks like I finally got some another earnings acquired in for. Okay, that's going to be 10.9 miles to go. So, looks like it's time to do a little one-lap attack. Let's give everything I learned so far for having a good lap time. Alright, so looks like I'm about to get ready the same thing as usual. Okay, go through the apex first, saw the marshal post second. Hit on the 100-meter turn. Watch on the S's. There you go. So definitely my main goal is going to be reached up in the minute in 36.100 seconds. So I gotta have to keep in track of the time for it. Okay, let's hit this apex here. Hold the throttle partially. Okay, that should be giving a little more close edge techniques. Then here comes my favorite corner to keep up the throttle maintained. Excellent job. Now let's start approaching in the flank corner. Just gonna have to make it aim at the 100-meter sign. Very good. Stay on the throttle. And let's go in and take a little final stretch. Give me some 5 seconds, and looks like this is gonna be a minute and 34.288 seconds. That is gonna be a new set of record, folks. Now, looks like this is gonna be an excellent job for having a good circuit experience on Dragon Trail Gardens. Well, I have already did the seed side course layout because this is definitely a quite good enjoy here for. So second part of the Dragon Trail racetrack group, it's definitely all done for now. Well, kind of thing on the S's part on the first corner, just giving a little jump on it. Okay, now looks like my guy is gonna be approaching on the hairpin. Okay, very good. Now, definitely putting on the right turn, freestyle turn on the right, should be giving a little more save up some throttle while approaching on the straight. Coming in on over to the flank corner. Hit the brakes at the 100-meter sign. Follow through, and then final corner is definitely all set. So definitely this is an important learning video that you guys really want to learn for, because this is going to help you out until you're going to master Dragon Trail Gardens. So looks like this is going to be good for now for finishing up the circuit experience. Well, looks like one of the 3 updated circuits has finally finished. So let's just go and exit out and see which vehicle should I get. Okay, all goals achieved. Looks like I finally had to go and pick another car for. Well, definitely the Alpine Vision GT Group 1 is definitely shown for it, and well, it looks like another Daihatsu Copenhagen J Vision GT. Well, I'm so close to get a Ford GT40 Mark 1 to be used as a library, but that's gonna be the number 3 Daihatsu for it. So, looks like I'm finally finishing up the milestone achieved on Dragon Trail Gardens in all gold prices. So, there's some new decals for this course sport. This one is going to be linet color, and this one is the shaded. So, looks like 100% on the circuit experience is finished once again. I just want to make sure if Le Mans is going to be updated in the next part for it. Maybe later on in the future. So, looks like that's definitely all it for in the campaign. So there might be no need for any colors to be purchased on the mileage exchange. So, looks like that's it for the 3 updated tracks on Circuit Experience ever since the update was been made from January to now. Well, I guess that this is going to be quite good for taking on 3 tracks on the Circuit Experience, from Monza to Dragon Trails, to be introduced to the group selection board. But maybe I just wanted to sit back and wait until Circuit de la Sarda is gonna be in the Circuit Experience, so that could be the right part for bringing up any French base car Group 3 could be putting in for. Well, I just want to think if this is going to be quite coming up soon for. Well folks, that's all the 3 new courses onto the Circuit Experience. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, or check out the 2 links below on the description if you want to see more for it. Well, guess that's it for all the corners experience for now for. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time to be continuing on in Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later.